I'm now going to highlight the support available from Invest NI. As a green economy, policy drivers put in place by government hope to stimulate research and innovation of low carbon products and services to potentially create 300,000 new jobs in the UK by 2030. In fact, the energy transition has already started and is being led by international businesses such as Amazon, Google, and Apple that have made commitments to achieve zero carbon as early as possible. This is driving innovation and disruption throughout the supply chains, as many of these companies are now requesting their suppliers to demonstrate how they intend to become carbon neutral as early as 2035. So policy drivers and risks can lead to the creation of new business opportunities. At present, InvestNI takes a cross-sectoral approach and a holistic approach to the UK industrial strategy themes of energy, water, transport, circular economy and ICT, and the themes promoted in the Green Industrial Revolution that will provide the best opportunities for businesses to engage and access the range of funding support packages available. These range from energy and resource efficiency consultancy to help you identify cost savings, innovation vouchers for the first steps into research and development and project definition support to scope out large capital intensive projects. And I will discuss these in more detail as I take you through the presentation. So what can we offer businesses? The Energy and Resource Efficiency team offers 4 support schemes to help businesses make cost and carbon savings. This support includes technical consultancy support, resource efficiency capital grant, energy efficiency capital grant, and a resource matching service. As energy and resource efficiency will always be the first driver in reducing carbon emissions, you can avail of the technical consultancy to calculate your carbon footprint and identify cost-saving measures through a reduction in energy use and waste of materials. This will also help with carbon reporting requirements. For example, Scope 1 emissions are direct greenhouse gas emissions that occur from sources that are controlled or owned by an organisation, such as your business. For example, emissions associated with fuel combustion of boilers, furnaces, delivery vehicles, etc. Scope 2 emissions are indirect greenhouse gas emissions associated with the purchase of electricity, steam, heat, or cooling. Although Scope 2 emissions physically occur at the facility where they are generated, they are accounted for in an organisation's greenhouse gas inventory because they are a result of the organisation's own energy use. And Scope 3 is much wider. It includes all other indirect emissions that occur in a company's value chain, including emissions of your company, project suppliers, and contractors and subcontractors. The consultancy framework provides up to 5 days fully funded consultancy to provide an independent technical audit, feasibility study, and advice. You, the customer, will then receive a report that will include recommendations identifying cost savings, carbon savings, and productivity improvements. The technical consultancy covers surveys under the following categories. That's quite a range: resource efficiency and waste management, clean technology systems, renewable energy technologies, energy management and efficiency, investigation of new technologies, low carbon packaging solutions, environmental accreditations, transport efficiency, sustainable business collaborations, including circular economy, and we will also be offering sustainability plans for businesses later this year. Quite a range, as you can see. And to avail of this programme, your businesses must spend at least £30,000 on energy and resources to avail of this support. This can include your water, electricity, heating, and waste management costs combined. And we offer a resource matching service where your waste materials can be reused for producing other products and services with other companies. Grant funding available from InvestNI includes the Resource Efficiency Capital Grant, a £750,000 fund that will be available in May to support projects that increase resource productivity and material efficiency. Grants of up to £50,000 to help with the purchase of resource efficient equipment to help reduce your consumption of water, raw materials, and waste production is available under this scheme. The rate of support is based on company size, so 10% for large companies, 20% for SMEs, and 30% for micro businesses. And it's open to all Invest in I clients, and this is a competitive call process. A sample of technologies we have supported in the past include automatic press brake, plasma cutters, CNC machines, vacuum packing machinery, plasma profiling systems, automatic welders, injection molding machines, visual peelers, coolant management systems, and automated vacuum bottling systems. Invest in I hope to run a second call of the COVID-19 Energy Efficiency Capital Grant Scheme later this financial year. The grant will provide support for energy efficient projects that can demonstrate a simple payback period of between 1 and 6 years and demonstrate carbon savings of at least 10%. This fund will offer grants on a first come, first served basis at 20% of project costs and capped at £80,000 per company. For example, a scheme of £400,000 project. Technologies we have supported in the past includes LED lighting, heating and cooling equipment, oven upgrades, air compressors, fume extraction and heat recovery and recycling systems, replacement motors and drives, and process insulation, to name but a few. The Energy Efficiency Capital Grant is open to Invest in I customers and those businesses who wish to become an Invest in I customer. Other Invest in I support programs that contribute to growing the green economy include innovation vouchers. A £5,000 innovation voucher can be used by Northern Ireland-based SMEs to access expertise in the public sector knowledge providers, especially at universities or FE colleges, to research and development a new product or service. Another is the operational excellence support that helps businesses competitive advantage by improving their productivity and profitability over 4 key focused areas, including lean manufacturing, Industry 4 technologies, supply chain and logistics, and for the drive to carbon zero or the green economy. The Collaborative Growth Programme is very popular, where SME businesses wish to work together to develop innovative projects with the potential for commercial gain. A grant of up to £25,000 is available to appoint an independent facilitator to scope out a potential project and provide a report that can act as the basis on which the businesses build collaborative relationships to access new markets and produce new products and services. Successful projects in the past included accessing opportunities in the wind, marine, water, and low carbon construction sectors of the economy. The Technical Development Incentive provides assistance for product, process, and technical improvements for the Invest in I micro businesses, SMEs, and clients who wish to engage the services of third-party consultants to assist with the implementation of innovation and innovative solutions. It contributes to third-party costs in the following areas: for intellectual property, product and process development improvement, management systems, product and process approval, and for the associated certifications. Projects with technical costs between £1,000 and £40,000 will be considered for support, and assistance is available at a fixed rate of 50%, which is capped at £10,000 per company. The grant for R&D provides support of up to £50,000 to investigate or plan your idea, make the test of a prototype, experiment and refine your design of new products and services, handle the intellectual property costs, and for the higher level of funding, it will be encouraged the development of larger projects and collaborative projects to scope out and plan large-scale R&D, research or critical investigation aimed at producing new scientific and technical knowledge, product and process development or improvements, and develop leading-edge technologies. It can also be used for linking to a college or university to collaborate on strategically important projects, for example, using the proof of concept, and also to access EU and national funding programs. And as you move to commercialization, we can help you access various financial products to support your business growth and to scale to the next level. For wider business support initiatives, take a look at research and development tax credits. R&D tax relief supports companies that work on innovative projects in science and technology. It can be claimed by a range of companies that seek to research or develop and advance in their business sector. And also enhanced capital allowances. This tax efficient scheme allows 100% of the cost of an investment in qualifying plant and machinery to be written off against the taxable income of the period of which the investment is made. To help contribute to the green economy, some technologies, as from the 1st of April 2021 until the end of March 2023, companies can claim 130% capital allowances on qualifying plant and machinery, especially on investments such as solar panels, air compressors, and refrigeration units. For more details on how to claim these benefits for tax, contact your business advisor or your company accountant, and they can do it through your tax returns. So by taking the holistic approach across energy, water, transport, circular economy, and the digital technologies, and if we can generate energy using it efficiently, eliminate waste of our natural resources, and develop sustainable businesses, we can all play our part in the green economy. And if you need support to help access the opportunities, please contact the Energy and Resource Efficiency team by email or by phone. Thank you.